just wanted to say something else about extinction. It's not just about the bird becoming extinct completely, it's becoming extinct locally, which impoverishes the lives of the people who might experience hearing those birds or seeing them. And what is very worrying is that people become used to the status of how things are as they experience them. They don't know what it was like back in the 1930s, say, or whatever, when the countryside was alive with birdsong. I mean, I come from the New Forest, and you can walk through the woods there sometimes in the spring, and it's much quieter than it was even 10 years ago. So local extinction is a great loss to us.
Can I just amplify that? Because I think there's some really interesting concepts that we're starting to get names for, and we're so slow with this, but when we have a name for something that happens, it's really helpful. So what you've described, people are talking about is the shifting baseline syndrome, this sense that, and it's also a term of environmental generational amnesia, this sense that between generations we forget what it was like before. Or, my mother-in-law here is in her 90s, she can remember the wealth of cowslips or of bird, the dawn chorus or whatever it was. We can't appreciate, we haven't got that anymore. So these words are really important for naming this loss that we're experiencing. We become accustomed to the new normal, and we don't notice the incremental gradual accumulation of this loss. When we had a concert when Rolf first privately performed these pieces, which was a memorial concert for my dad, because he suffered from dementia in his latter years, and I very much I was very acutely struck by this analogy of witnessing Dad's deterioration with dementia over a period of about 7 years, that paralleled really what we're witnessing with the deterioration of nature at this time. So this gradual, progressive, daily sense of loss and falling away of ecosystems, and I sort of perceive my dad as a complete ecosystem who disintegrated really, and I'm not the only person in this room at all who's been affected by losing parents or relatives with dementia, and I'm very acutely aware that this is Father's Day today, and lots of us who've lost our fathers, it's a very special time to be just coming together to just find some sense of wonder and love in loss as well.
Thank you.